and you fucking hate your coworkers, you hate your boss, you hate the job, you hate everything about it. But you're getting a paycheck. We're here to make you laugh, here to make you think, here to make you bring up discussions with your friends. That's what the blank canvas is here for.
The only reason that jealousy even exists is because we put too much value in things rather than we do life. So being distracted or worried by things that you cannot control in your life in any way right now is a waste of energy and a waste of time. Because by that time, homegirl had been, dude, I guess used her up or whatever. And then, how about now? Yeah. Yeah. We back.
Hey, what's up, bitches? How y'all been? ST, man, you been alright?
I'm good. EC, how you feeling, man?
Man, I'm feeling good, man. I was late today because I was coming home pretty much the streetway gym, and it was like a Halloween parade going on, because I didn't figure it out until I got like halfway down like a little 5 Points area, and I was like, man, look at this shit, look at all these people, man, this shit's ridiculous. Yeah. Then like a cute little slim chick caught my eye, she had a little bubble on her, and that made the traffic go a little bit better, cause I was pretty much riding, and she was like, taking her time getting to where she was, and I was like, all right, light, let me help me get across this street so I can keep this view going. No, I'm just shout out to you, chick. You made the traffic a little bit better for me. But
you should have rolled the window down to see if she needed a ride.
She got in the car. I guess her moms or whatever had dropped her off because she drove.
Okay.
And then like a stalker now. You kind of messed me up. But she got in the car. And she got in the car that her mom, I guess, dropped her off. And she drove. And then she had a little hair up and like some little cocoa puffs. A little dark skinned slim chick. She looking all right.
Hey, dear.
Well, had no drawers on. You know what I'm saying? I see you. I shake out. Well, yeah, man, I've been good, man. I hope everybody enjoyed last week's episode, man. I see y'all showing us some love.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That was a very good episode, man. We're gonna try to bring the heat every single week. Just make sure y'all hit that follow and subscribe button on at Blank Canvas ECST on iTunes, Audio Max, Stitcher, and YouTube. And also hit us up, man, on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And pretty much do the show every Wednesday. It comes on 6 a.m. Eastern time, man. We talk about whatever the fuck we want to talk about, and we try to brighten up your day.
Yep.
And get you through the week, because Wednesdays are that grueling day, man. You just trying to just get through it. So, man.
Yeah. It's called Hump Day for a reason. People usually are trying to fight their hardest. Not to cuss their boss out or slash the coworker's tires or something like that.
Or bang a coworker's significant other. For revenge. But man, what would make Wednesdays better, man? Like maybe people we got paid on Wednesdays, or like we have like a shorter work day on Wednesdays. Like I don't know what's the best way to make a Wednesday better, man.
I think maybe if because my lady thoroughly believes in having the ability to have a nap at work. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, maybe if you could actually sleep at work on a Wednesday, like that could be the only day in which, they make it legal and, yeah, that'd be cool. I think so.
Yeah, man, that'd be cool, but it's always going to be that one or two bastards that'll F it up for everybody.
Well, yeah.
And asleep the whole time, be like, hey, Wednesday my sleep day, they got their pajamas on. And it's only like an hour nap, but they got the pajamas on. They come in to work with the pajamas on and a pillow. All right, I'll be in the stock room. I'm like, what? You fucking up for everybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it always is, man. A little smaller amount fucks it up for the many, man. It's how it always works.
Yeah, but that just comes with it. It's just something that you got to take into account when you apply different, leeways to everything. But I don't know. What else do you think that would make Wednesdays better for the work week?
I don't know, like maybe like make it like a like there's somewhere in the world where you press a button. There's like a no STD day on Wednesdays. It make life a lot easier for some people. Like you can see, and then you can see people procrastinating too. It'd be like 11:59. Like, okay, I'm ready. And then like it'd be like 12:01. Like, I got you. You're like, you stinking bitch. And you know the dude won't keep with the time just because he getting something. He fucking up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, something like that. Like somebody press a button and like all STDs go away for the day. Well, I don't know, man, but you have to like we pretty sure, man, on our show, man, like your mind state. You have to, pretty much, make yourself be positive within yourself, where you won't let a day pretty much dictate how you feel or how you act. As far as when it rains, people just automatically, get sad and just see, pretty much, people think, rain is synonymous with just being, sad or not happy. You shouldn't let that dictate how you feel, man. So that's why we're here to help you out.
And, it's kind of funny that you say that, because I kind of wish, I hope that all the people in Portland, Oregon, and Seattle, or Washington, I kind of wish that they would listen to the show, because, those places lead the nation in, suicides. So, and it rains there all the time. It's crazy how, a little something insignificant like weather could impact, your mental state.
Yeah, man, like this, man, just let y'all know, you are loved. Somebody's there for you, no matter what you're going through. Even if you think, nobody gives a damn about you, man, we care about you. Just know that your life matters, and you're here for a reason. Even if you're like, you're in an abusive relationship, or around abusive, like even not like physically, but you could be, verbally abused.
Yeah.
If you're around people like that, just know, man, that
you're here for a reason, even if you don't know that you are, or even if you don't think you are.
Yeah, man, just know that hurting yourself is not the answer, and, you're not just hurting yourself, you're hurting others that care for you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man, just know, like, doing that is not going to solve anything. It's not, man.
Yeah, because life isn't that bad, period.
It's not that bad. It's not. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me do it again. Life is not that bad. I don't want to see it like I was just trying to tell myself that too just a minute ago.
You're trying to convince yourself.
Yeah, trying to convince myself. Yeah, it ain't that bad. Clink.
Is it?
Yeah, I'll be cocking my gun like clank. But no, man. But man, I really want to say thank you to y'all for showing us so much love on last week's episode, man. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope y'all spread the word, man. Spread the wealth.
Yeah.
Cause we ain't out here, begging for shit like other podcasts. Like, yeah, man, go ahead and hit up my Patreon, man. You get the episode early and shit. No, we just giving y'all heat. You know what I'm saying? All that we asking that y'all, spread the love and say, hey, I listen to this show. You might like it. And, just let people know, you could possibly help somebody out. And, brighten up the day by recommending our podcast. So, man, spread the
love, man. Spread the love. Let it, like, let your friends in on the goodness. Share this with them, as many people as you can, because, a lot of people need to hear some of the stuff that we're saying. And, a lot of people don't get a chance to hear some of the stuff that we're saying, and, they need it. Hey, this is your opportunity to, provide something funny and something, insightful and helpful at the same time. So let's get it, y'all. We trying to make, no pun intended, but we really trying to make America great. Not again, but great. We trying to do something special, something, that, you guys can appreciate.
Yeah, definitely, man. So let's go ahead and get into the news.
Let's get it.
Yep. ST Hey man, what's going on with people making that mistake, getting those Galaxy Note 7? What's up? What's up, ladies dudes on those debacles?
So, Samsung reported that they expect losses of nearly $5 billion
Fuck.
from the Galaxy Note 7 catastrophe. They pretty much said that it's gotten to a point where you can't even return the phone anymore.
Wow.
As you said before we got on the show, that the airlines are providing explosive proof bags just in case for people that have a Galaxy Note 7. And I'm sure everybody knows this by now, but it is illegal. They have made it illegal to have a Galaxy Note 7 on the plane out in the open. So,
Sure, I don't blame him, man. I'm trying to get to Vegas or wherever I'm trying to go. Yeah, man, F that junk.
Yeah.
That could take down a whole plane. Don't blame me.
Yeah. So, Samsung announced this week that, last week, that it's killing off its flagship Note 7 smartphone.
Wow.
It came after reports kept emerging of the devices catching fire. Even after Samsung had promised customers that the replacement phones that they were providing were safe, that turned out to be untrue. Analysts saw the decision to ditch the Note 7 after weeks of crisis as an attempt by Samsung to save its brand image. I think that's a little too late for that.
Too late for that shit.
Yeah,
that's done, son.
So now the company has decided to go ahead and commit all of its efforts to the 8. Woo.
Yeah, good luck with that shit.
Yeah.
You gonna have to be a diehard Samsung fan to buy that Note. Oh, well, let me shut the hell up, because if Apple come out with the iPhone, the 10, and they're trying to call it the 10th anniversary phone, and that phone start blowing up on people, you know what? I'll be that one dude that be like, man, it ain't gonna happen to my phone. I trust Apple.
Yeah.
I'll be that one that'll just go ahead and take my chance and risk it all. Just like we were talking about like I told ST, like when those rumors start, not rumors, but those facts start coming out about the phone exploding, I told him I sleep with my phone close to me because, I'm harder to wake up. I have my alarm, set to have by my head. He was like, man, F all that, man. You might have to go old school, get one of them old alarms, man. Take that shit back. And he right.
Yeah.
Can't really trust these, we trust major corporations. We done pretty much become slaves to them, to a certain degree. Like whatever they say, we pretty much kind of like, corporations are kind of like, almost like NBA and NFL teams, man. You choose one, you like the brand, you like how they make you feel, you like what they do, and you ride with them no matter what. So I know people out there that just love the Galaxies, are just riding and dying with, pretty much with them, and are going to support the new phone just because they love the software and how they are keeping it real. They have more technical advances in their phones than iPhones.
Yeah. The funny thing about Samsung, man, I said right before the 6 Plus came out, I said if Apple didn't make a phone that had a bigger screen, I was gonna switch.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking about switching. I was like, man, if they don't make a bigger screen size phone, I'm gonna switch. And luckily they did. And, I didn't have to. And, it's funny, the thing about, you said about being a slave to the technology is a lot of people, Apple's a prime example. Like, they got rid of the headphone jack, and a lot of people said, I ain't buying no iPhone, man. And, the iPhone came out, and look what happened. Like, everybody got it.
Yeah, man, one of the highest selling phones, and I guarantee you a motherfucker was sitting up with the phone, looking at the bottom of the phone like, I can get used to this. No, they pretty much like, I can get used to this. And Apple's like, yeah, motherfucker, we do whatever we say goes, bitch. They're like, yes, sir. Yes, master. That's how it is, man.
Yeah.
Because I ain't gonna lie, man, this has been a hindrance to me because my car, it has the aux jack, and now I gotta choose between charging my phone and listening to my shit. So I was literally like riding on 12%, listening to music, you know what I'm saying, coming onto the crib. And I was like, man, I used to be able to charge it and listen. But yeah, keeping it real, man. I barely talk on the phone, but when I do, I put the phone up to my ear. When I'm on like a long calls, like if it's like long calls, like if I'm talking to Jay, you know Jay,
Yeah.
boy, he talks for a while. I go ahead and put the headphones in, but other than that, man, I really want the headphone jack user anyway.
Yeah.
Cause I got some Beats, I got some wireless Beats headphones that I use when I work out with. And that's the only time I really listen to music. Keeping it real, I don't listen to music in the house like I should. But yeah, man, Samsung, y'all have something on y'all hands. Y'all are fucking up. I know a lot, man. Somebody's lost their job over this, but they'll get hired. They'll be all right. They'll find another job. But they really put a lot of people in danger. They need to be more careful, man, and stop trying to. Competition sometimes can get the best of you.
Yes, it can.
And it'll make you overlook some things and make you not be as thorough when you have somebody that's just on your heels beating your ass down every day.
Thus killing folks.
Yeah, man. So it's just, I know you're trying to stay ahead of the game, but you still got to look out for your consumers.
Yeah.
I'd rather you just put something out later and it's more effective, and and they make sure they miss the oversight. That's why Apple's always behind on everything. Like Samsung was the first to have like the NFC capabilities to pay with the phone. They came out with that first. Apple came out with it later. They perfect pretty much everything they do before they put it out. That's a smart way to do it. You always don't have to be first.
Yes, because you make up what you missed out on the back end. So
exactly.
There's no point in being first and being out and about when you ain't even doing it right. And you blowing people's heads off, like
I know, blowing people's cars up.
Yeah, but and the funny thing about this though, it's not just the phones. Samsung has been jacking off everywhere, man. Like somebody's washing machine blew up.
Oh hell no, man! This might be a little inside mole.
Somebody's Samsung washing machine blew up, and it's like, okay, well, if you can't trust the phone, you can't trust the washing machine, you can't trust, the refrigerator. Like, what's next? Like, the best thing Samsung has made so far, in my opinion, are the TVs. Now, if a TV start blowing up, then you might as well just go ahead and mail it in for Samsung, because that's going to be it.
Yeah, man. Mm-hmm.
This whole phone thing has already knocked the stock down 8%. I mean, it's not looking good.
I was just about to say something about that, man. I know their shareholders are pissed.
Yes.
Man, I'll be pissed too, dude. Oh God, I'd be like, man, how much to get out? Like, man, I gotta get out, man. Y'all fucking up. It's gonna, man. They'll be able to recover, man, because people forget.
It's gonna take some time, though.
Yeah, really quickly.
Yeah, I think that 8. Unless they do it right, unless they really perfect it, I think that 8 is going to take a good hit.
Yeah, it's not going to have large numbers like it usually has about the incident. Yeah. So, yeah, I definitely feel you on that. But man, I haven't really, man, if you think about it, I haven't really heard of a huge tech company fucking up like this in a while. This is a huge fuck up.
Yeah, it's I don't know, man. Like look. I don't know. Can you really call it carelessness, or is it just the fact that because I mean they don't even know why the phones are blown up in the first place.
They need to hire somebody from Apple to figure that shit out, but they always feuding. So pretty much. They always suing each other. Like if you because I go to Gizmodo. I like go to Gizmodo and 9 to 5 Mac almost every single day in CNET.
Yeah.
And you always see like either Samsung suing Apple, Apple suing Samsung, either like Apple winning or Samsung winning. It's just a constant battle. Yep. So it's a pride thing, man. But Apple suing, they really, some of the execs somewhere laughing like, oh, they're fucked up. Yeah. But yeah, man, all you Samsung people, man, if you listen to us on your Samsung right now, die, nigga. No, I'm just kidding, but get rid of that. Yeah, come on to Team iPhone, man. It's about that time. You know what I'm saying? Come on, be a drone like everybody else. The shit
Yeah.
works. Everything is made for it. And you can control everything. Let's go ahead and just come over to the home team. You know what's up?
But your battery might not last that long. But hey,
Yeah,
you ain't got to
that's
worry
real
about it
talk.
blowing up.
It sure don't. You might be able to, tweet for about 3 hours and browse the internet for 30 minutes, and that'll be it for your battery. But hey, you say you got a cool phone. And they lie every year about that shit too. Every year they lie about that shit. The battery is better, and we believe it too.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we believe it.
Battery stay on lean.
Hell yeah, man. My shit on 11% right now. Shoot, I ain't did shit on this phone, but listen to podcasts and browse Twitter all day. But enough of that shit, man. Samsung get the shit together. Something that's going to be huge as far as exports for Cuba is Obama. Right before he gets out of office, he put an okie doke. He lifts the restrictions on Cuban rum and cigars. So they said attention U.S. travelers going abroad. You can bring home all Cuban cigars and all the Cuban rum and cigars that you want. Obama administration announced Friday a new round of executive actions designated to increase trade and travel with the communist island. And this is one of the many Americans who have been waiting for the no restriction on the rum and cigars. So under the new rules, which go into effect on Monday, which is pretty much just happened 2 days ago, travelers can purchase unlimited quantities of Cuban rum and cigars in any country where they are sold, as long as for personal consumption. They'll find a loophole around that.
Yeah, they will. Because they always do.
They always do. They say, sorry, American couch potatoes, you can't order Cuban rum and cigars online. You have to get them and have them shipped to your home. Yeah, man, so they say it's on the press, but you already know, like ST and I talked about off air, some businessmen already had this in the works. They already knew about this being lifted, and they already had it in the works as far as how they're going to get it over here, how they're going to sell it, how they're going to distribute it, man. Because Cuban cigars have been, big businesses for, a lot of people. Because people are going to find ways to get around anyway, have loopholes. When they did it back when, it was prohibition era as far as alcohol. Alcohol was still flowing.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, same thing, man. But just like that episode of Seinfeld with Kramer, was Kramer was he selling them or was he buying them? Which one was it? I forgot because he was obsessed with them for a minute. What was he doing?
He had guys come into and live in his house and roll them.
And they were like rolling like frittatas or some shit.
Well, he found out that they weren't Cuban, and so somebody needed. I think it was Poppy. I think he needed some people to roll some crepes.
Yeah.
And so they were rolling the crepes too tight, and
they're popping everywhere.
Yeah, and shooting hot juice on people.
I remember Kramer was like, it's just like, I remember this shit. This show was man. If it wasn't for his racist rant, I would watch those. I would watch a couple episodes because it's been years since I watched Seinfeld, and that's a classic TV show, man. I used to love that show, man. But I just didn't like the whole thing where he just came out and then like everybody was defending him. That was the thing that kind of like made me skeptical of the other members, where they just defended him to the tooth and were just like, no, man, he's just not racist at all, and then just didn't even demean his actions at all.
Jerry did too.
Yeah, Jerry came on David Letterman's show, man, because I'll never forget it, because Letterman brought it up, people started laughing in the audience, and Seinfeld.
I thought he dismissed it.
No, Seinfeld literally quieted people laughing in the audience, like, hey, don't be laughing about my friend. And then he was like, he didn't mean it. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, I'm out. I can't watch it anymore. I just can't. I just won't feel right doing it. But man, that's some of the best, one of the best TV shows of all time, man. It was about nothing, and they made that shit work, man. They made it work. Yeah, man. But
I mean, me personally, I don't, I don't know. I guess I don't allow that to stop me from, watching the show.
Yeah.
Because I I didn't just watch it for him. And, you know, even though he helped make the show, there's more to the show than just Kramer. So,
Yeah,
I
who's your
mean,
favorite member?
I can't, man. You can't pass up George, man.
Yeah, man, that's my favorite, man. Serenity now.
George Costanza was the quintessential like guy who just didn't care about anything.
He was so selfish, dude. Remember the
Yeah,
episode where he
yeah,
thought it was a fire and a kid,
yeah,
and he pushed everybody out the way, even the guy to get out, and it was a false alarm. He was like,
yeah.
oh. That shit was funny. Man, I think him and Elaine made the show for me.
They did, yeah. Elaine did too. Yeah, she was pretty funny. Yeah, so.
It's,
And the thing about her is she's off doing her own thing. The show Veep is hilarious,
yeah.
and I can't wait for the next season of that to come out. But yeah, man, I hate that it went down like that.
Yeah.
But I definitely think that what's his real name? Was it Michael something? I forgot what his real name
I
was.
forgot what his name was, man.
But I mean, you think about it, and the reason why I can't get mad is because of the setting, and the setting was a comedy show.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, it was sketch comedy.
Yeah, not saying that makes it okay, but
Michael
it's
Richards.
just there we go.
Yeah.
Not saying that that all of a sudden makes it all right. It's just the fact that it was a comedy show.
Mm.
So and we be in the comedy shows saying nigga all day.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I think he was saying it the thing that got to me was he was saying it in a demeaning way. People could get heckled all the time, but he had pretty much when he was getting heckled about black people, the first thing that came to his mind was that. So it kind of shows what kind of thoughts he has because it was in the spur of the moment, and when in the spur of the moment you show your true colors. And I just didn't. It didn't rub me the right way, but he was funny on the show. I enjoyed the show, but. Like when that kind of shit happens, it kind of just like I'm the kind of person that it's like cause they heckled him. It was fun. The thing that made me laugh about the incident was he was yelling there, talking about, "Look at them, they're niggers." Look at them.
Yeah.
And then, man, you can tell he's a deep-rooted racist, man. You can definitely tell. And the funny part about it was a lady in the background that said, "Oh my God." The other part that was funny to me because she was just astonished that he would even,
take it there.
Yeah, but even take it there, man. Because usually when you get heckled, you just get on, how they look, and people don't brush that off because you get, it's a heckler. But when you just take it there, man, it's just that's how he's always felt about people of color, and that's just kind of made me think about like all those times, like all those years. This is how you felt, but man, it's comedy. I understand it's a medium. You didn't watch it just for him, and I understand that. It's just I don't know. I just can't. I just can't watch anymore. And I googled him, and that's the first. That's gonna be his legacy, because that's the first thing that pops. Like literally, I googled him, and it's Michael Richards. You scroll down, you see Seinfeld, then you see people also search, and then you go past the Wikipedia page. First thing is spews racist hate. That's the first. That's the first thing. That's gonna be his lasting legacy. Talking about Michael Richards, then it's talking about something in 2015, October 23rd, 2015, said Michael Richards, my racist outburst in 2006 was a reality check. Man, it's too late, man. You about dead, and enjoy your legacy. You do have a legacy. People that really care about you, if you know what I mean, don't care, and they'll always remember you as Kramer, and that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, he's still getting paid because, the show is syndicated, so, he's never not going to see a check.
Yeah,
so.
It's fine. I ain't worried about him, man. I'm definitely not worried about him getting money. He'll be all right. He's trying to just pretty much, before he checks out his world, you want people to know, that's not me, and it might not be him, but it's him, but it might not be him. And that's all right, man. Let's get off this shit. We talking about Cuban cigars got on Kramer. Yeah. But yeah, I think this is big. This will be big, huge business. businessmen or women that, you know, have some people that live down in Cuba and, you know, make connects.
Yeah.
You know, can get it over here, find a way to monetize it, because it would be monetized, man. It's just puff and smoke, man. So, I definitely think somebody's gonna end up, you know, making money off of this. We'll hear about it in a couple. We'll hear about it in a couple of months, and I'll be
Yeah.
like I told you so. And probably Obama probably got some stake in it.
I wouldn't doubt it, man, because he's only making what, 400,000 a year. I wouldn't doubt that he have a piece of it.
Yeah, and plus, you know, they get paid. You know, president. If you're ever president, you get paid the rest of your life anyway. So
Yeah, so I mean, why not? Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and alleviate these restrictions, and I'm gonna get paid off this joint.
oh yeah, man, you know his hand is in that cookie jar deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, got chocolate chip bits all on his fingernails and shit.
Ah, yeah. Way to beat it, progressionist, Obama.
Hell yeah, that's how you do it, man. Right before you leave, like, man, I don't even.
Be nice if you put some, things in for black people though.
Too late, man. It ain't happening. We held our breaths too long. If you held your breath for these 8 years, you should have been dead in the first term. So, but that's another thing, man. People always use that excuse, he's not a president for black people. He's a president for America, which is true. But he is a black man, and he could have done some things, but hey, most presidents they have their hamstrung by the Senate. Most of them are just puppets anyway, and figureheads.
Well, yeah,
man.
As I said before, we can't put him in the same light as our leaders, our true leaders that have died for our rights.
Yes, I can literally have sacrifice and put their lives on the line on a daily, and have lost their lives because they're really down for the cause.
We can't do it. So
and a lot of people, it's a scary job, man, because
it is.
Anymore, but because most people will just see it as a fact of, they be like, man, why should I risk my lives for people that I don't even know? That's why you have a deep you have to have a deep self love.
Yeah.
For yourself, and then you'll love your own people. And that's why I think a lot of people are going awry, and that's just any race. Like, some people just don't love their culture and who they are. A lot of people of different ethnic backgrounds have great history, just don't want to learn it, or they just don't think it as being quote unquote cool, and just want to just go on with the motions and do what's out here, Instagram it up and do all this other shit. But enough of that, man. What's our last topic, man? We got.
Well, speaking of, the presidency, Billy Bush, the man who was infamously known for having the locker room talk, quote unquote, with Donald Trump back in 2005.
Yeah.
He and NBC have, come to an agreement amongst his firing that they're going to pay him for. They're going to pay him a $10 million lump settlement for being fired. So.
Yeah. Golden parachute.
Yeah. It's amazing how, people like this can, get these type of severance packages.
Yeah, man. It's freaking ridiculous, dude. Great contract.
Yeah. I get it, because, if you look at it, it's a wrongful termination. I don't think they terminated him on, grounds that are reasonable.
Yeah.
This is, the footage was, supposed to be off the record. So, for him to get fired over this, I think is a little, bit of nonsense. But, hey, these are the same people who are, pretty much responsible for, killing the image of Bill Cosby because he wanted to buy the network. So,
yeah, man.
Yeah, it obviously wasn't too bad of a turnout because he's getting $10 million from it.
Yeah, yeah, man. So pretty much when he was with his lawyers, they were like, "All right, man. So this is what we're going to give you, since we wrongly terminated you." And it's like on a white piece of paper, and they slide over to him. He's like, all right.
Deal.
Yeah, hell yeah. It was like, shit, we good.
I'm sure as soon as he left the room, he called up Trump like, "Thank you, Trump."
Hell yeah. It worked out for me. Everything turned up
Yeah,
Millhouse.
I know I would have. I'd have been
Yeah.
calling Trump and left like 16 different messages. Like,
Yeah, dude.
thank you.
Thank you, dude. Like, shit, I'm glad this came out, man. That was a. I wish you could have talked about something even worse than that. You know?
Yeah, should
Shoot.
have talked about raping a girl or something.
Yeah, maybe that would have got me some more money. How twisted this world is. This world's so twisted. But that's crazy how you got all that money, man. But
Yeah,
I'm not surprised
but
though.
yeah, I'm not either. But it's funny. Let's go to let's go to the comparisons between this conversation, with Donald Trump and Bill Cosby.
Mm-hmm.
Just look at the contrast and of the two situations. Like you've got Bill, who's been accused of being raped, of raping people rather.
Yeah.
And you've got Donald Trump, who is willingly testifying, if that's what you want to call it.
Yeah.
On tape, saying that he's grabbing people and sexually assaulting people.
Yeah, grabbing them by the pussy.
yeah, grab them by the pussy. Now, Donald Trump is literally, celebrated.
Yeah.
Whereas Bill Cosby is literally fighting for his life.
Yeah, what they really trying to do, man, trying to stress out Bill so much that he'll croak so he can go ahead and get the rights to the show.
Yeah.
So he can get that money. That's what they're really trying to do, man. Trying to kill the brother off so they can go ahead and get that money from his show. Because that show, syndicated, still makes money. And that's what they really want. That's all it is, man. Like, they bringing up, like, not saying it's right or wrong. If you did it, that's wrong.
Yeah.
But if you didn't, man, that's messed up about, just the allegation charges. But it's just crazy how he's going after him. And it's been like, what, 50, 20 years ago, dude.
And if I'm not mistaken, isn't there a statute of limitations?
Yeah, statute of limitations for that kind of stuff. Yeah, but it's just things work differently for some people. If you know what I mean.
I do.
Yeah, I definitely do. But
yeah,
man, it's crazy how people get these golden parachutes, man. And they don't even need them.
Yeah.
But they still get him because he gonna be able to fight. He gonna be able to get a new job because only thing that he was gonna do, just he gonna get with him and his team, his agents, and be like, "Hey, man, you gonna lay low. People gonna forget about you because they will. Because I don't even know who the hell he was.
Nobody knows who Billy Bush is.
Yeah, nobody know who you are, dude. They're gonna lay low for a couple of months. We'll get you a cush job at Fox where you belong. Boom.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, man. So. I never feel sorry for people like that, man. They always land on their feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's definitely something I'm not worried about.
I mean, you were a prime newscaster for the Today Show.
I know people that watch the Today Show are
old people.
Old people and
housewives,
house dads, because they're out there too.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, so that's pretty much people that watch it because it comes on at the time where everybody at work.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
It didn't get much better than the Today Show. It didn't get much better than that.
A lot of people from ESPN have left. Hey, yeah. Speaking of which, man, sources. Chris Broussard gone, man.
What?
Yeah, man. He going to Fox Sports 1, man. Like ESPN is losing everybody.
Yeah. Fox Sports 1 is
getting everybody
coming up. Yeah, they're coming
dude.
up.
Like, ESPN re-signed Carrie Champion to a multi-year deal.
Really?
Yeah, so they kept her around.
I thought she was, the way they were talking, it seemed like she was on her way out.
Yeah, well, they must have hit up with a great deal because they were competing with Fox Sports 1 and bringing Chris Broussard back. Because I do like his little tidbits about NBA news. That's why I know, man. That's like the only dude I really like. That's the NBA reporter is him. And then Ramona Shelburne. I like her too.
Yeah, but them too.
Yeah, because they really do get juicy news, and they actually do a great job.
They give you the goods, and they don't give you a lot of mess.
No, they really don't. They get straight to the point. And then usually what the rumors that they have are pretty much almost true. Like almost like 80% of them are true. It's like this shit's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Because he was the one that was like floating a rumor about LeBron coming back home to Cleveland. He was like, man, I've heard, LeBron might be coming back. Don't quote me just yet. But he knew what was up. Now, I really like Cruz Broussard, so he's gonna have a lot of followers, and they say that he doesn't really have a position yet. So I think they're gonna have like a basketball show for him.
Yeah, they might make something for him.
Yeah, because ESPN, every time I watch it, man, it seems like they're getting like more and more faces are leaving and they're getting younger, which pretty much means that the rumors are true about ESPN. Pretty much bet more than they can chew with that new studio and trying to cut where they can.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, because the Sunday morning crew sucks. NFL Sunday morning crew got Charles Woodson, Hasselbeck.
You don't like Woodson and Randy Moss?
No, man, I watch NFL Network, man. I don't even turn on ESPN, man.
Yeah, no, I'm just asking.
Oh, yeah. I like him. I like Woodson. I like Randy with his old country ass. Yeah, country bastard, but yeah, man, it's just like the only people that's left are like Chris Broussard, Chris Berman.
Yeah.
Shoot. What's the guy that does? Bob Lee that does the Outside the Lines. He's still there.
Yeah.
And then Michael Smith and
as far as the old heads.
Yeah, as far as the old heads, but I think Michael and Jamel, they'll probably leave next because they're they're budding talents.
I wouldn't doubt it. I actually just read something about their show or somebody picking them up for something. So
Here's a Hurts.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it if they on the way out next. I don't know. They might be doing SportsCenter next.
Yeah, because they did fill in for I forgot her name. I think because she's pregnant, they filled in for her now. And I guess SportsCenter is like
it's the top show.
It's the top show. And then like your other shows are just, I guess that's how ESPN sees it.
Pretty much, yeah. And I think once you get there, it's like, okay, what's next?
Yeah, you done made it. So yeah. Real quick about Michael Smith, I had a funny story about him and Harry Douglas, and the reason why Harry Douglas got fired from ESPN. So him and Harry Douglas. You heard about this shit?
I think so.
Yeah, him and Harry Douglas were at a party or whatever, and he got up on stage, and then they were both on the show. I forgot what the name of the show was. It was called His and Hers, but they were all on the show together. And
Numbers Don't Lie.
Numbers Don't Lie. Yeah. And Harry Douglas got mad because Michael Smith didn't invite him up on stage. When he was up on stage, and there's like I think it was like a gala or something. It was like I don't know what kind of show it was, like a award show, in like NCAA award show or just some kind of NAACP award show, something like that. But then Michael Smith walked off the stage because Harry was yelling at him while he was making his speech. And Michael got him in his face. Michael got him in his face like, "Don't you ever do that shit to me again, man. I'll make you get ghost." And then Harry said, "Man, shut your old Uncle Tom ass up." And then they got into a fight at the party.
Wow.
So now that's why Harry Douglas gone, and he's on 92.9 The Game down here in Atlanta, and Michael Smith
92.9 The Game, where you don't matter.
Well, you don't matter. And he on the show with some old dude, and then you can tell, man, he just getting by. But he always talking about how cheap he is and how he don't like spending money. I'm like, okay, dude, we know you're trying to keep the little money you made from the league because you didn't make much.
Yeah.
Hold on, how much that dude make? I'm about to get.
I think he did pretty well.
Yeah,
he started with
good. Yeah,
he started with Jacksonville, and then I think he got paid when he went to the Eagles.
Yeah,
so
Harry Douglas net worth. This shit's kind of off, but I just want to just see.
Yeah.
So, wait a minute, not this dude. They brought the wrong dude. They brought the wild. Hold on, let me see if I can do it real quick. Harry Douglas.
They brought up who?
The wide receiver that used to play for the Falcons. Now he's with the Titans.
Oh yeah, not him. Is it Harry Douglas or is it something else?
It's Douglas something, man.
Or is it Hughes?
Hugh Douglas, my bad.
Yeah, there we go.
Hugh,
yeah,
my bad, Hugh. Just my bad, dog. He was an alright player too. Yeah, Hugh Douglas.
Yeah, it's pretty decent defensive end.
Yeah, let me see how much. Hurry up! I got time for this junk. Cause I loved his story, man, where he talked about $10 million.
Okay.
And I can see a dude. He came from the ghetto, so I can understand why he's trying to keep his money. Cause I guarantee people all had their hands out and everything.
I guarantee they did.
I never forget that time. he told that story. Real quick, we get to our topic. He told a story about him fighting with T.O. In the this one got T.O. kicked out the Eagles, where he was fighting with T.O. in the hot tub, and as he was getting out, T.O. was like, if anybody else wants some, they can get it too. And then Hugh Douglas said, nobody else was in the locker room but me, Donovan McNabb, and T.O. So, Donovan say Hugh. He's like, who are you talking to? He was like, man, I guess talking to you, player, because I already got mine in. And then he walked away. That's what got T.O. kicked off the Eagles. Oh, man. Like, if you listen to him, man, he has some funny stories to tell about the time he was in the league.
Yeah, I think I did hear that.
Yeah, because, like, he was a character, man, but, yeah, that shit's funny how egos can, get in the way of, progress, man. That's the one thing I hate about our people, man, is, like, we sniff a little bit of success, like, we don't lift each other up, man, at all. We just like, hey, man, I'm going to have to go ahead and, if it's me and you, it's going to be you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it's not like that in other, other circles. It's just in our circle. I wish we would just get better.
We gotta fix that.
Yeah, we definitely gotta fix it, man, because it is a problem, man.
Yeah.
That could be
overnight. We gotta fix ourselves before we can expect other people to, take us seriously.
Yeah, so. But they still need to stop shooting us, but hey.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do, but we'll get there, man. It's just we have to we'll get there. Alright, man, let's go ahead and get to Alright, y'all, let's go ahead and get into the topic.
Yeah.
Alright, man, this week, I remember last week we talked about, sluts and, how much we love them. This week, we're going to talk about pretty much, man, is it okay to be an asshole?
Mm-hmm.
And what I mean by asshole is just not a person going out looking for, trouble or issues, or if you comment on everything you see when you're out and about. You drive past somebody and they look ugly, you roll down the window and be like, hey, you look like a piece of shit. And you know what's funny? Real quick. You remember I said I was late, man, getting here because it was a little Halloween get together down there by Little 5 Points, so I was late.
A Halloween party in the middle of the month.
Yeah, middle of the month, man. I didn't even know where, man. It's just, people just want an excuse to get drunk. So,
yeah.
It was funny.
St. Patrick's Day.
Yep, exactly. All of those. And so, I was driving past, this little house party. So, cause some people have a little house party to watch people like walk by while they drink. And it was this, middle-aged woman with a taco outfit on. She had a taco outfit on, and I rolled by, I was like, taco beat done gone bad. And I just, cause she was rough, dude. And I was like, taco gone bad. And I was trying to like make us some funny jokes. While I was looking at her, I was like, man, that's being mean. But being hateful like that, that's being like a asshole at all times, where you just see everybody and you have an issue with them. You try to find like the little flaws. But
yeah.
What I mean by an asshole, is it okay to be an asshole as far as it being like a defense mechanism to, get through life? And what are we're going to just pretty much like point out the pros and the cons of being an asshole. And sometimes it's more pros than it is cons, man. It just depends on.
It really is.
Yeah, man. So like one thing for me as far as a pro actually of being an asshole is, man, people really don't mess with you, man.
Yeah.
People just don't even try you. They don't even mess with you. They don't even ask you how your day going. Especially kind of an introvert you really don't even be bothered to begin with. That could be something that you can do. And another thing that's kind of makes me mad is when I just have like my normal face on and I like have my relaxed face on, people like, man, what's wrong with you? And I was like, man, I'm just trying to, get through the day. And I'm not, nothing wrong with me. And then people was like, what's wrong with you, man? You alright? I'm like, dude, like, shit, you gonna give me some money so I can get the hell out of here? Or you gonna leave me alone? Like, But, I see that as being the benefit of, being like, a quote unquote asshole. Some people see it as being an asshole. I see it being a huge benefit. People leave you alone. Yeah. People don't try to test you. people try to, when you're in the mall walking around and try to sell you shit, you don't want to, you don't want shit you don't want.
Yeah, exactly. He don't want shit.
He don't want shit. He like he mad at the world. And in your head, you probably like, this probably going on in your head. Well, since you got that demeanor on, that quote unquote asshole demeanor, man, people leave you alone. Another thing that's another pro is, keeping it real. Some women find that for the dudes. Some women find that, just attractive. Some women like those kind of dudes. Now, like we say all the time, there's somebody for everybody. Some women do like assholes, dudes that act like assholes. Not towards them, but just have that, that demeanor where they just want to be bothered. They're always kind of to themselves. When you do bother them, it's kind of like they make it seem like it's a burden because you're bothering them. You like ask them one question, they're like, "Oh, what do you want?" I know people out there like that. Like, you can be an asshole for a day, but I'm talking about dudes that do it all the time. What you think?
Yeah. It's definitely beneficial when you don't want to, be bothered.
Yeah.
You don't feel like talking to nobody. You don't have to worry about being polite. You don't have to worry about, helping somebody else. You get time to yourself, nobody will be connected to you, pretty much. You don't have to, you can pretty much say what you want to literally and mean exactly what you say.
Yeah. And we need more people like that, man. We do. People like, I'm telling you, we need a lot more assholes. That'll just keep it real with you, and they'll be constructive with it, and then they'll go on their days like, hey, I see you're getting mistreated a lot at work. You need to go ahead and actually, stand up to them because I hear the rumblings in the, in the office. People just talk all over you like, you have no spine. It ain't cool. And you just walk off.
Yeah.
And some people see that as being an asshole. You just give a good advice, man. I think people that are assholes are the realest people. They get a real advice. They keep it straight with you at all times. They don't try to sugarcoat shit because that shit actually can hurt you and it hinder you when you really
can.
Yeah, man.
Oh my God.
Yeah, dude. Just like somebody walk up and be like, "Hey, you think I need to go on a diet?" And the air like, "Oh no, honey." And the dude breathing all hard, and you hear him, taking extra deep breaths, and they just go to get some coffee from the Keurig, and they can barely breathe, and then you walk, hey man, you need to get on this diet plan. And then some people see that as being an asshole. You just being helpful. Like you need at least one asshole in your crew. If it's you need another one. But if you're the happy-go-lucky guy in the group, everybody needs that person in the group. You need balance. You need somebody else in the group that's gonna balance out your positive energy. You make everything positive, no matter even if it's bad advice, you just try to get a bright spin on it. Sometimes you just need to be told the truth.
Yeah. And, it's just, we live in, this PC world now, everybody wants to be politically correct. Nobody wants to offend anyone. And at the end of the day, we don't get anything done because everybody's, as you said, sugarcoating everything. I come from, a family who didn't believe in lying to people. So, me personally, if you ask me my opinion, I'm going to tell you what I genuinely think, whether or not it hurts your feelings. Because at the end of the day, if I tell you a lie that, I definitely don't believe, then, you're going to come back to me saying, well, you told me this and, you really meant that. Well, if I would have told you what I really meant in the first place, number one, you would have got what you needed. And number two, you probably wouldn't be messing with me no more. So.
Exactly, man. That's why I like, man. That's why we like close.
I don't know, man. We definitely need to get back to, being upfront with people. And, it all goes back to these beta males. Like, we need to weed these beta males out because, it's these beta males who take, constructive criticism the wrong way every time.
Yeah, they be the dudes they be the main dudes. You'll say something to them, and they'll try to put up a front, but you'll see like a little quiver in their eye. You see like their eyes tearing up. You're like, man, you all right, man? It's just the wind blowing real hard. Like, man, we inside. Like, man,
Yeah.
like, you're like, dog, I'm just keeping it real with you, dude. Like, those be the dudes that'll jump you from behind without
Yeah.
notice. Those be those dudes.
Yeah.
they'll,
Or pull out a gun and shoot you.
shoot you behind your back and won't, at least man up and take their ass whooping. They'll be the ones that be
Yeah.
plotting on you. They'll go ahead and let you go ahead and win that round, and then they'll come back and get you later. They'll be somewhere at home talking, I'm gonna get that man, I'm gonna get that fool, man. I'm definitely gonna
Yeah.
get him, man. Yeah. Don't tell me that shit in front of my girl. Or he shot up his gun and niggas getting killed just being real, man. I didn't know being real with people made you an asshole, man. It's just
Yeah.
that's why I was like me and you get along like our group. Like they would always call us like the brothers of
Yeah.
the because we had the same like mindset, dude. We were just like, hey, we don't like really being bothered most of the time. And
Yeah.
when we do give you advice, we keep it real with you. Cause what's the point of lying to you just cause we
Yeah.
friends? If we friends, I'm gonna tell you the truth. And if
Yeah.
it hurts your feelings, I guess in your mind, I'm not your friend, but in my mind, I am your friend. Cause I'm
Yeah.
telling you what needs to be told to you, cause nobody else doing it.
At the end of the day, if I'm telling you the truth, I'm looking out for your best interest. I want you to be better. I want you to be a better person. I want you to be, a better thinker. All of that. That's why, I get on, so many people, I get on, especially, in our group because, I just feel like I need to tell him what he needs to hear.
Yeah.
And I feel, I feel like we don't do that enough for each other. A lot of us, go around and we allow each other to walk around, jacked off. So
Yeah. Look at all dusty and shit.
yeah,
Not caring and be like, man, if I told him he's real dusty, I don't know how this would work. When you need to be like, you need to pull him aside, be like, hey man, you look like shit, fix this. Or, your girl not the one for you, man. I saw her
yeah,
somebody in the bathroom, man. Like, you need to go ahead and let this shit go.
yeah. And see, that's the thing, man. Like,
Yeah.
you should be able to tell your friends, hey yo, this person is not the person for you.
Yep.
Like, you should be able to do that without receiving like huge backlash. Because let's be honest, when that person does you wrong and you sitting there looking like, why didn't y'all tell me?
Yeah.
It makes things worse.
Yeah,
It always makes things worse.
And this is only when you're giving advice and you actually it's constructive advice and you're trying to help out the person, not trying to low key smash the broad that he with
Yeah.
by being an asshole. We talking about you trying to help him out and be like, man, I don't think she's right for you, and then like you 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 wait for them to break up with your penis out like, hey, like hey, it'd be like, hey, find out with with your D out trying to smash. We ain't talking about those kind of dudes, but people that are actually there for you.
It's like, why I see your Chuck when I drove by her house the other day?
Oh, man, she had some wiring issues. I'm an electrician. Electrician? What you talking about, man? I just got my license, man. Like, dude, aren't you in school for computer science? Like, yeah, man, and electrical wiring. She'd be like, I'll smash this chick.
Oh yeah. I'm fucking her.
Yeah. Yeah, it just goes from lie to lie. It goes lie. Like I can't no more. Like I smash. Like what? Yeah, that's some of the most treacherous shit that can go down, man. You with your boy, you got like a real bad female, and he plotting the whole time.
Yeah.
That's really gotta hurt, especially if y'all like real road dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit sucks. That joint happens all the time, man.
Yeah. So what are the cons of being an asshole?
The cons of being an asshole, man, to me is, man, you have less friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, your circle of friends are real small because people can't handle the truth.
Yeah.
And that could be a detriment to you, especially if you're kind of on, if you really, really need some help.
Yeah. True.
Have nobody to call just because you're just too real, and you won't have anybody there to help you. That's another con. It can in some workplaces, man, it can affect your work where you pretty much will get overlooked because people, just don't just don't like you
Yeah.
to begin with. You know, it's always favoritism in the workplace, man. So, you know,
Yep. Politics.
yeah, politics, man, it's like last of a dying breed, man. Just know with being real or being a quote unquote asshole, man, it comes with a price, man. It's like
Yeah.
you're sacrificing almost money. And the only thing that you're really getting is kind of, you know, you'll get respect from people, man. So
Yeah.
it's like it can be a huge detriment to you, you know, especially if you're working in the workplace in the community. But if if you're your own boss, being an asshole, man, is just right up your alleyway, man. Because you know you're quote unquote all about self, man. You just making sure that your business gets off the ground, man. I think that anybody that runs their own business can't be a yes man. They have to be a little bit selfish or be quote
Oh
unquote
yeah.
asshole to make it. So I think that's another pro of being a quote unquote asshole.
Yeah. You know, it's funny. You know, you speak about having less friends because you're an asshole. It's funny. I've had more people, I guess, want to be friendly with me because I've, you know, always been like a straight shooter. I've actually had more women try to play up to me because I've been a straight shooter. And, you know, like,
Yeah.
I remember a girl asked me, this is a girl I used to work with. She asked me, "What do you think of me? Would you date me?" And I told her no. And and you know, and the reasons that I told her I wouldn't is because I felt that she had a poor self-image. You know, I felt like she was, you know, messy. So I was like, I can't deal with that. Like me and you would have problems. I wouldn't want to deal with you.
Yeah.
And, you know, you would think that would be enough to be like, oh, he think he out, but it had the reverse effect.
Yeah.
Like, she found me more attractive because I told her the truth.
Yep.
And I think that could be a con because it's like, you know, when you are being an asshole and you're trying to be, you know, introverted, it brings people closer to you.
Oh man, come on, dude. Stop, man. Stop preaching. I do, like, cause man, I'm such a homebody.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I like going out. When I go out, I do like going out. But when I want to be by myself, I'm by myself.
Yeah.
And like, every time I think about like going out to the club, I'm like, oh man, that's, you know, cause you know, all my friends aren't here. They'll be like, all right, man, you know, I gotta make new friends. And then like, I calculate in my head like, okay, there's more time I gotta spend with them. There's some other shit I gotta do. Then I gotta, you know, click on with them. And I was like, man, I don't think this junk worth it. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna be by myself. But yeah, man, it's just like, when you show your true self, just like that, like I'm about to say, like in your case, that's just that balance that people need. Some people need that stuff. Like, you can't always have sweets. You're gonna need your salty snacks sometime and your steaks. You need that, you know, that raw, tough steak sometime, man.
Yeah.
People need it, man. People need it in their life. I think it's gonna be a resurgence of quote unquote alpha males that are considered quote unquote assholes, are gonna, you know, if they're not already back in style, they're gonna come in style. Because they need it, man. Cause like dudes just, you can't agree with everything. Everything's always not going to get on your nerves. You have to let people know like what makes you tick. And if you're real with that person that you're with, and you tell them the truth, and they can't handle it, number one, that means they're not compatible for you. Number two, you need to get rid of them and find that person that is compatible with you.
Yeah. That
understands your quirks and understands how you work, because that's what relationships are about. Yeah. And I heard this real interesting pretty much fact that this one guy said. He was like, man, dating people is nothing but trial and error. You just try to just figure out who's compatible with you, who you can deal with, and they can deal with your stuff to find out who your true mate is. That's all dating is, man. You gotta take it seriously. If it didn't work out, that's cool. You chalk that up as a loss and you keep pushing. And I was like, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I never saw it as that way. But especially because I've always saw marriage as being a quote unquote business agreement. Cause it kind of is.
In a way of speaking, it is.
It is, man. Yeah.
It is a business venture.
Yeah.
You know, you both are, you know, trying to accomplish certain things within, you know, your relationship. And you definitely are trying to, you know, build for the future. Whether it be, you know, financially or, you know, physically, as far as kids are concerned. Mm-hmm. You know, there's a lot that goes into it.
Yeah, especially like people that have means.
Yeah.
Marriage means so much more with people with means, man.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, like, how much money you have, what do you bring to the table of business? I mean, you bring it to the table, and how we're going to grow our wealth.
Yeah.
That's how, once you get past, the person being compatible with you, you need to try to build with that person, to build something for your kids.
Yeah.
That's what marriage really is, man. It's building something for your family, because you see this person as being the woman being, pretty much the caring person, being the one to take care of the family, and the man being the provider.
Yeah.
Can he provide for the family to build something for the kids coming up, so they'll have something to build upon for their future?
It's building your lineage.
That's all it is. That's all it is. A lot of people don't see it that way. They just see it as like, I need something to keep my thing with.
Yeah.
And I need some security every now and then, get hugged on. That's about it. And it's more than that.
Yeah. I think especially, if a lot of men, were being taught, what marriage is supposed to be about. If a lot more men were being, taught some of the things, like even for me, there are a lot of things that I know I still have to learn, but I think in the beginning, if more men were willing to, decide, what they knew is best for them, like, stop, going for, these women who mean you no good. If you don't have a woman who is willing to build with you, then you have another kid in the house.
That's the same thing. That's in the reverse for
for men,
for women.
Too.
Yeah, for women too, man. If we get to the point where the guy that you with hit a rough patch, and then the rough patch turned to like a dry spell, and then you just don't see himself trying to better himself, get rid of him, man.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. The D is not worth it. You can find a dude that has the D and the finances. Trust me.
Unless you married, and then that's just your deadbeat husband.
That made it so easy for people to divorce now. Just divorce him and move on. Life too short.
I mean,
just playing. Get out, sister. But I was just kidding. But I think that's a huge issue, man. With just people in general, they don't value marriage like they should.
Yeah.
And some people just do it just to do it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I guess in terms of, being in a relationship, like, what are the pros and cons of being an asshole?
In relationships, that person will step out on you, unless they want to get dealt with. And that goes for men and women and men. I never you remember that song, I Brought the Windows Out Your Car?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was kind of like during that time period, you saw a lot of videos online with women just coming over, men cheating on them, they busting the windows. Like, look how original you are. But I was watching, and I was just like, hey man, you messing with the wrong person. Like, you just don't need to be cheating on people. But the benefit of being an asshole relationship is pretty much the person don't double cross you. You know what you're getting from that person too. They keep it real with you.
Yeah.
So, sometimes when you with an asshole or a quote unquote a real person.
Yeah.
And they just think the relationship is done. They don't even try to beat around the bush. They don't go behind your back and cheat on you.
Yeah.
And just keep you around and still say I love you, kiss you at night when they got, vagina residue on their mustache. Sleep. They go ahead and just keep it real with you. Be like, hey, this is not working out anymore. This is what we fell apart. And the best to you.
Yeah.
And I think that's just for the only way you can really do that is if you're not married. But let's say you're like a committed relationship and it's been like 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
And you try to make it work, and you just keep it real. Like, man, it's just not gonna work anymore. So let's not wasting time. Because I hate to hear females always say, man, so much of my time was wasted. Because, like I said, those dudes are just scared to break up. And they just want something to keep themselves wet at night.
Yeah.
And just use them. At that point, you're using the female or the male.
Yeah.
And that's not right, man. You got to get out. When you don't feel the love anymore, it's time to go.
Yeah.
Just like when I was dating this chick for a little while, she will remain nameless back in my college days. Like even before, like we didn't even get to the point where we were serious because she was just so hurt from her past relationship, and I could see it.
Yeah.
I knew it wasn't gonna work, and she was cute too.
Yeah.
And she's real cute, man.
Yeah, you talking about homegirl?
Yeah, homegirl. Yeah, man. She could have been. She could have been the one. She really could have too, man. But it's just she was just too hurt, man. These dudes out here just playing with females' emotion, man, and messing up for the next guy.
Yeah.
And then like it's funny because Jay was like, man, won't you be there to build that junk up? Like, man, I ain't got time for that. Like,
yeah.
Like some people say if she truly was the one, you would have stuck through it, like, you know, fought through the pain and all that. But it was like she was just like a garbage truck on fire down the street with like steroid needles that had been used on the front of it, and they're hitting a group of people down the hill, and they had no way to escape. So I hope she's doing all right. I ain't even Facebook. I don't Facebook stalk people, so I don't even know what she's doing. But she was straight though, man. She a little hitter, but you know, just fucked up.
Yeah. Well, you know, another aspect of being, you know, an asshole in a relationship. You know, it's funny. My lady was telling me about a guy that she was having a conversation with, and you know, this guy is, you know, engaged to this woman, and he absolutely does not want to be engaged to this woman anymore. Like he's not feeling it. Like he's, you know, I guess the simple fact of her touching him, it repulses him. So
wait a minute, how did it get that far?
I don't know.
Wow, that's crazy.
I don't know. I'm guessing he was feeling her in the beginning, and then I don't know, but somewhere it just went bad. But I told her, I was like, look, he need to go ahead and just be upfront, be for real. He need to be an asshole. He need to be like, yo, I don't want it no more. I don't want it. Like I told her he needs to get out now, because you know she's planning things, and if he allows this to go too far, then he's gonna regret it for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
So he needs to go ahead and step up to the plate and not worry about, you know, seeing tears or snot bubbles or anything or nothing like that. He needs to go ahead and suck that junk up and tell her that it's over. Because, you know, you will never be happy if you do not put your asshole hat on.
Yeah, dude, you gotta go ahead and step that shit. I'm talking about you gotta get it fitted, homie.
Yeah.
So we ain't talking about one of those regular one size fit all.
Yeah.
You need one of those real tight fitted.
Not the snapbacks.
Nah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, thank you, man. Not the snapbacks. You need to go ahead and put that shit on your head and, you know, get that shit low where the niggas can't see your eyes. That's how you need that junk, man.
You need that bitch lasered on.
Yeah, cause like, man, you hurting her now, man, and she thinking everything okay, and it's not. Damn, that's fucked up, man.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, it's simple things like that, man. Like, it's certain times when you have to be an asshole. Yeah. And you have to rip that Band-Aid off, because if you don't, man, you'll just be sitting there with a wound that keeps getting deeper and deeper because you won't give it any air. Yeah.
Dang, man, I hope you man up. It sounds like
I do too.
He's scared, man. He's scared of her, dude. That's gotta be it. He gotta be scared of her.
It's something, man.
Yeah, it's something, dude. Yeah, because some females will kind of like give you hints, like you leave me, like I'm gonna end up doing something to you or myself, and you be like, man, I'm just, you know.
Yeah.
Even if they say that, I'm like, man, you be all right. This ain't working. That's kind of dude I am, man. Like, you be all right, man. We cool. Cause like literally, when I date somebody, like the first thing I look at, you know, I look at her, I look at her friends, I look at her family, and I'm like, who you are around most of the time is who you are. Yeah. So if I see anything that's just, you know, not copacetic with me, I'm just like, hey man, you know, I got to get out. You know what I'm saying? You know, I got to be out. If you country, man, not country, but if you real ghetto, your family ghetto, I can't do it. I'm not a judgmental person. I just don't like being around that loud shit all the time. Like, that shit's good every now and then to get a good laugh. Yeah. You know, so they talking about somebody behind their back, get a good laugh, like, y'all wrong, ha ha ha. But when it's like all the time, you just like, oh man, I don't know about this. Shoot, I don't know. Making my D soft for you, girl. Because when you marry, I don't care what anybody says. Everybody knows this is a simple fact. When you marry that, you know, your significant other, you marry the family too. There's no way to get away from them. Yeah. There's no way to do it. So you got to be able to get along with them a little bit. You
Yeah.
don't have to be like all the way there, but you have to be able to tolerate him. Like if y'all go on like let's say y'all go to like a cabin for a family reunion and you're invited and you can spend like 2 days there with them and you cool with
Exactly.
it, she's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So
And I'm fortunate enough to be in that situation to where I can be on a trip or something with my lady's family and be totally fine, and vice versa, so, it's good when you can find that person that you gel with on more than just, 10 different levels. Like you gel in so many ways. So, but, and it's funny, I try to teach my lady. I'm working on her, man. I'm trying to, get her to be more of an asshole.
but I think
Especially,
it's that balance though.
yeah,
You
it
know,
is.
yeah.
It is, but she definitely could learn some things that would definitely help her.
Mhm.
As far as, just everyday life, because as I was mentioning earlier, we are, we're doing a lot right now.
Yeah.
And there's just some things that we can't afford to do right now. Like we can do them later, but just right now is just not a good time. So if I could teach her to be more, more stand upish, more, look, we ain't got time for that. We got to do this first, and then we'll come back. It's just those little things. But as you said, it's that balance.
It's that balance, man. Nothing wrong with it either, man. It's just
Yeah,
people need to stop being offended at everything people do, man. Sometimes
yeah,
it's for the better, man. We need those people here. Like
yeah.
those people are needed.
Yeah, they are
Yeah,
because
man.
without assholes, we would all live in this fantasy world, and you couldn't be able to tell who is really on your side.
Yeah, it'd be a whole world of just passive aggressive people that we have now.
Yeah,
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 man. This passive aggressiveness, man. That shit has to go, dude. Just keep it real with me. I just,
yeah,
I really don't care. You don't like me, cool. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? We dating for a while, and you dating me because I take you to nice places you never been before. And then after a while, you just, after like the fifth date, and I ain't figured out by then, that's my fault. But
yeah,
just keep it real with me. Just be like, hey, man, I'll take you to some nice restaurants you owe me. I know where you live. I'm just joking. But yeah, man, just keep it real with people, man. Just don't
yeah,
use people. Keep it real with them. And then they'll probably respect it and want to hang out with you more, man. You never know. You
yeah,
never know.
yeah.
Yeah. Then if they don't like it, that's actually a benefit for you. So you can move on because
Yeah.
time is precious, man.
You can
Really,
move on. You can move on, and hopefully that's a lesson for them.
exactly, man. Like time and life is precious, man. We do not have time to be wasting it.
Nope.
Um, we here, shit, like we say every day, man. We're here to bring y'all the facts and to help y'all
Yeah.
out, and teach you some things that your friends won't even tell you, or or you won't even conversate about because everybody just want to be peaches and cream and
Yeah.
y'all happy with each other. And you ain't got time for that, man. Sometimes you just need that realness in your life. You definitely
Yep.
need it.
Yep. All the time, man.
All the time, man. But you got anything else, ST?
Um, Another great week of that weekly wisdom.
Oh yeah.
Here at the Blank Canvas ECST podcast. Again, if there is no light, you must become the light.
Oh
Remember
yeah.
that.
Yeah. There you go.
Just everybody, we love y'all. Have a good week. Go ahead and hit them up with that information that they need to know about if they want to get in contact with us.
Oh yeah. Hit us up, man. Any inquiries, any questions, or any suggestions for the show? Hit us up at the Blank Canvas ECST gmail@gmail.com. So hit us up, man. If y'all advertise, y'all want to hit us up, we'll go ahead and we'll break bread and talk about some things. Hit us up on Twitter at Blank Canvas ECST. Also Instagram at the same pretty much hashtag, and on Facebook at Blank Canvas ECST. And we're also on YouTube, Stitcher, iTunes, Audio Mac. We love y'all, Audio Mac listeners, man. Keep listening, man. We love y'all, man. Keep showing us support and love. And, keep hitting on that favorite button.
Thank
We
you.
really appreciate it, man. Make us, want to, do it even more, man. We love it. So thank y'all so much for the love. Let us
Yes.
know how we doing as well, man. Nothing wrong. We're not gonna stalk you, and if you hit us up saying, man, you had a good episode, we ain't gonna hit you up and be like, hey, for real? Let me go ahead, come in your house do an episode. We ain't gonna do all that. Let us know we're doing a good job. We definitely like that kind of, we're not gonna do that shit. So, you already know. If you know us by now, we 31 episodes in deep. We ain't gonna be doing that shit. So, man, I ain't got nothing else, man. So y'all stay blessed and have another great week.
We love y'all. Thank y'all, man. Episode number 31. Let's get it, nigga.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening to the Blank Canvas Podcast. We'll see you next week.